Hello everyone and happy Chanuka. One of the unique aspects of Rav Shagar's drashot for the holidays is that the ideas he's talking about are often related to the actual experiences that we go through during the holiday, not just to abstract ideas. When Rav Shagar speaks, for example, about Pesach, Rosh Hashanah, or Chanukah, he doesn't speak only about the texts that are related to them or the ideas that are usually connected to freedom, judgment, and so on. He focuses on what every one of us go through during the holiday, the halachot, the prayers, the rituals, even the holiday meals, and shows how the ideas and the spiritual goals of each holiday are expressed in those actual experiences. The result is that in his drashot, Rav Shagar doesn't give us only something to think of during the holiday, an idea that we could think about in other day. He is also helping us to understand and experience the meaning of what we are already doing, to deepen our experience of the holiday and our connection to the ideas that are related to it. His drashot are about our present, not about the eternity or the past. What does this mean when we're speaking about Chanuka? One of the things that Rav Shagar does in his drashot for Chanuka is focusing on the lighting of the candles. Rav Shagar tells us that Hasidic rabbis used to sit and meditate while looking at the Chanuka candles, and later used the image of the candle in their drashot, not just as a metaphor, but as a way to understand what we are actually doing when we are lighting the candles. So what is a candle for us? Rav Shagar offers different observations. He speaks about the tiny light standing against the darkness, about the position of the Chanukiah between our cozy home and the cold and alienated street, and so on. In one of his drashot, he is comparing the lighting of the candle to the burning of the sacrifice, in which he sees two different spiritual directions. The burning of the sacrifice is an effort to go beyond the borders of our material existence. We take something that is part of our world, something that is useful and valuable for us, and we tear it away from its mundane context and elevate it to a higher spiritual dimension. The fact that we are doing it through the destruction of the sacrifice expresses the negative and destructive element of this spiritual attitude. The burning of the sacrifice is similar to an act of mesirut nefesh, of a person who is willing to break the barriers supporting his existence in order to transcend himself, to get closer to the infinite. The lighting of the candle is different. In the candle, we also have the fire and the process of extinction in which the candle is burned away, and this negative side is expressed specifically in the fact that we mustn't use the light of the candle for any other purpose, lirotam bilvad. In the fact that we must, but still, comparing to the sacrifice, the burning of the candle is not just an act of destruction. The candle's burning turns the destruction into a process of life. It turns matter into movement and energy. The candle is built to make its destruction a way of existence, even though its time is limited. This is why in the Torah, like in other cultures, the candle is a symbol for the human life, for the relation between body and soul. The lighting of a candle is a spiritual effort that does not deny our mundane existence in order to transcend it, but rather finds in it what Rav Shagar calls the eros of life. Like the candle, we are also burning away our limited resources, the time that we are given in this world. But this is our way of existing, and our awareness to the limited time we have adds the tension and the energy to this process, the eros of living like a candle. This is one of the things that Rav Shagar offers us to think of when we're looking at the candles. But the Chanuka candles, like any other mitzvah, is an act that can lead to infinite thoughts and experiences and feelings. I'm inviting you to meditate on your candles and come out with your feelings and insight. I wish you all a happy and meaningful Chanuka.